I mean, here's the thing, dude. You gotta respect her,
Yeah.
because fake it till you make it, baby.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't really care that she got it. I don't have an opinion on it.
No.
Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, I'm so mad that she cheated all those other breakdancers. I couldn't name another breakdancer.
No, who gives a
No, but I can name her.
Yeah.
You know?
She's the most, unfortunately, most famous breakdancer in the world.
Just like the Hawk Tuah girl is one of the biggest comics in the world right now.
Yes, yeah. There's no one bigger than the Hawk Tuah girl and Rachel Gunn, unfortunately.
And Rachel Gunn, dude. That is the two highest points of society right now. Let's intro the podcast first.
Yeah.
Welcome to Technically Foul. This is the first episode. I'm John Carden.
I'm Brandon Legendre.
And we're going to be talking about everything. If you like sports, if you like life, if you like, pursuit of happiness, then this podcast is the podcast for you. So like, subscribe, and do all those things. And here's the episode.
Yep. That was a good call. Yeah, we'll cut out in between then, and we'll put that intro at the start then.
Yeah.
All right, fuck yeah. Okay. Ready to roll?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about this? We were talking about the ray gun stuff before we even started rolling.
It's the most popular thing on the internet right now, so you can't ignore it.
No, there's no way to avoid it at this point.
But, I mean, I've never seen someone, look so much like a soccer mob and like a teenager, like a teenage nerd.
Yeah.
At the same time. It's actually an achievement.
Yeah, when she hit the fucking dinosaur pose.
Dude, that wasn't the dinosaur pose, buddy. That was the bunny hop.
Oh, that was the bunny hop. Okay.
Also known in Australia as the roo hop.
The roo hop. Okay, that's cute. Little
The
kangaroo
roo hop,
slang.
dude.
I like that.
Yeah. And the thing is, I was looking up all this stuff, and from what I understand, it's kind of like a situation where you've got a comic that wants to win a competition, but they're running the competition.
Mm-hmm.
And they only allow comics in that they know they can beat.
100%.
And that's kind of from what I understand the whole Oceana process was of the thing I watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
I watched the whole dance battle this morning between her and another girl, and she was way better in the Oceana one, like the one where she actually moved forward.
Yeah.
But it still was bad.
It was very bad. I thought, isn't it too, there's rumor that the whole reason she did the shitty dance at the Olympics was to, prove a point? Like, she's trying to make a message that, anyone can do anything type nonsense.
Buddy, point proven.
No, because she got a 0.
Yeah.
She was fucking horrible. It was so bad. And she had the audacity. The best part, I kind of respect it. She had the audacity to be yawning at her opponents in between things. Crazy move.
Hey, man, that's that B-girl attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember that old dance instructor that was doing the hip hop with the blue shirt back in the day?
No.
Oh, dude, I wish you could find that video. But she did hip hop jazz kind of.
Yeah.
And she's like, if you want a crump step, this is how you do it. And she's snapping.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where that girl learned how to dance.
No, just instructional YouTube videos of a Milwaukee mom teaching her how to do the Cabbage Patch.
She went to the Napoleon Dynamite School of Dance.
Yeah. Graduated cum laude, dude. She was top of her class.
Yeah.
Top of her class.
I mean, here's the thing, dude. You got to respect her, because fake it till you make it, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I don't really care that she got it. I don't have an opinion on it.
No.
I'm not one of those people that's like, I'm so mad that she cheated all those other breakdancers. I couldn't name another breakdancer.
No, who gives a fuck?
No, but I can name her.
Yeah.
You know?
She's the most, unfortunately, most famous breakdancer in the world.
Just like the Hawk Tuah girl is one of the biggest comics in the world right now.
Yes, yeah. There's no one bigger than the Hawk Tuah girl and Rachel Gunn, unfortunately.
And Rachel Gunn, dude. That is the two highest points of society right now. Are fucking Ray Gun and Hawk Tuah.
Yeah, say what you will, but fucking Kevin Bacon and them had it right. Dancing and sucking cock will take the world by storm.
It will take it over, man. Maybe Footloose was right.
That's what I was. Yeah, dude. They that. It was just about a girl and dancing, and dancing, and it led a whole movie that has a cult following for years, and we're just doing it all over again.
Pretty much.
That would be great if they hit a little collab. Like someone had to remix the Hawk Tuah DJ sound already. Get her breakdance into a Hawk Tuah remix.
It would break the internet.
Spit on that thing.
If we could get Ray Gun to breakdance to a Hawk Tuah DJ track, we might break the internet.
Yeah, that's one where China just finally shows their hands all right, we're running TikTok. This shit's dope. We want them. And they just claim them as their own.
And then we just get Greta Thunberg rolling by, throwing plastic bottles at them. Breaking the internet, dude. We're destroying it.
Yeah, why are we sitting here wasting our time with this fucking podcast when we could be content creators with
We
them?
need to be producing.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be doing.
We need to be talent agents. Is that
Yeah.
what this is about? Is
Yeah.
realizing we're just agents?
I tell you what, if I would have seen a young Ray Gunn shuffling around at a high school at 14 years old, I would have looked at her and been like, hey,
Yeah.
that's a star. Because you know what? I've seen a mentally challenged kid in Walmart do that same routine. And I didn't realize when I was looking at him, I was looking at his Olympic contender.
Yeah, they're killing that shit. A lot of time it's just them having like a seizure, and that's why they're rolling around on the ground like that. But
She changed my perspective, dude.
yeah.
This 13-year-old kid with autism at a Walmart in Lincoln, Nebraska could win gold.
I mean, Raygun literally got a 0. I don't think there's negative points in breakdancing, but I don't think you can get
Now, let's
much
ask
lower.
the question, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. I mean, fuck. Who's the only other maybe more famous breakdancer would be Mark Wahlberg, right? See, he's
nah, dude. It's the You Got Served kids.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That kid with the spiky hair from like 2003.
But see, you don't know his name. You know Mark Wahlberg's name.
Yeah.
Just because you're a
Funky
fan of his
Bunch,
hate
dude.
crimes and his music.
Well, yes, the hate crimes got me.
Yeah, that's where you bought in.
Hey, man, when an 18-year-old kid from South Boston blinds an Asian guy, you pull for that kid.
He
That's
started
the
winning
American way.
awards. That's when I was out, dude. When he started winning, like, for acting, I was like, pfft. Then he got back in Transformers, and I was back in.
Oh, hold on. You mean the guy that played Invincible?
Yeah.
You mean the guy that was your hero,
Yeah.
the Philadelphia Eagle?
Dude, as a kid, I
Phenomenon.
never even thought that was that sick. It's kind of like a cool movie.
You get on 2 kick returns and you get a movie?
Yeah, 2 kickers. Also, God, what a bad look for our fucking franchise. We were so shitty that they just tried out random people. A guy who was playing in a parking lot with cars set up for the headlights.
I want to see that now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to see it now because I have a feeling you would get like a female 6'3" CrossFitter linebacker, just lay a running back out on the 10. You know what I mean? She's just sweating, trend.
Just tearing up. I mean, I'd be down.
I would be down to see an open tryout for an NFL team.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I've been thinking about trying out for the indoor football league team in San Antonio because it's $60, and I think it would be so funny if I could get like if they'd let me film it.
Oh my God!
And let me try out.
What position would you play?
I mean, I want to try out for DN, but they would have to turn me away. I'm too tiny. I would instantly be just so I have to. There's not a tight end in arena football. It's 3 big old linemen, and one of them lifts their arm to declare eligible as the tight end, like 300 pounds. The running back is just a 4th offensive lineman. So my options are like jack linebacker or wide receiver and quarterback. And I want to try out for wide receiver. I'm slow, but I want to do it.
Bro, you would get murdered.
Fucked up.
You would, some dude that's working at an Enterprise rental car that's taking steroids and fucking working out 3 times a day would just lay you out, dude.
I would not exist after. I would also just I don't know if I could beat a jam off the line. You know? Because look, I'm a former Division I athlete, but I played D line. I never played receiver at a high level.
I know you're a Division I athlete.
Well, they don't
but
know.
I also know where you played.
Yeah.
The only person to come out of that school is John Morant.
At Quincy Williams, starting linebacker for the Jets and ranked number 15th overall in the NFL Top 100. So why don't you show some goddamn respect to Murray State, okay? We had also, I don't know if you saw rifle team Olympics. Who was our rifle team guy? From Murray State.
Oh, that's how deep you go from Murray State?
Yeah. Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
You follow the Olympic rifle team.
Yeah.
Dude, that's too much.
Well, who at your alma mater did good? Huh?
First off, I didn't look at me.
No,
you think I graduated from anywhere? I'm a UNC fan.
UNC, that doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
So I get to say shit.
Okay, I'm a fan of the Longhorns. So I get to claim them now. What the fuck?
Not all of us were in a household good enough to push us into a Division I school.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, shout out. I really just got lucky. My dad's 5'7". I should be a fucking schmuck.
My dad was 6'9".
Ah, damn, dude.
My dad was 297 pounds the day he died. 6'9".
Jesus.
And yeah, my mom's 5'4" and mean.
Oh shit.
And dude, I don't know what happened. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you met in the middle, honestly. I think actually, right?
Yeah,
in the
but I'm
middle,
built
right?
like an athletic spider monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, you do have ape-like of spider.
I'm like
monkey.
thin and wiry, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I can glide.
You climb the fuck out of a tree, huh?
Oh, dude, I can climb the fuck out of
Peel
a tree.
the shit out of a banana. They eat bananas?
Yeah.
All monkeys eat bananas?
Yeah, but they do it from the bottom.
Yeah, because you get less of the strings.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been finding out more and more things in my life are not true, or like learning things that I'm like, how did it take me this long to fucking learn it? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the banana thing was new to me. I also found out like a week ago that the whole pissing on someone with a jellyfish sting, that's fake, not real.
No, not
fake,
real at all.
Fake news.
It's a great way to get an infection, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually crazy that it took this long for someone to be like, "Hey guys, fucking stop pissing on each other." And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, piss is gross."
Yeah. How many people just took their friends for walks on the beach where they knew jellyfish were just to fulfill a fantasy?
Oh yeah, some dude just like stinging his tongue, like, "Oh no, someone fucking piss on me."
I know, like somebody's like, and he's like, "What'd you say?" This is my moment.
Yeah.
You know those 3 Gatorades I drank back at the cabana? That was for a reason.
I feel like a guy like that, he like unhydrates himself. He likes the smell of a stinky piss, but he saves it up.
Yeah.
He's had so many UTIs.
Oh, he's got to pee so bad.
He's got to pee so bad.
Always.
Just on
constantly
the
doing this. Just.
But I also don't think there's anything that turns him on more than having to piss just a little.
Just a little, dude.
Just a little.
Just a drip.
See, this is a good example of what the podcast is going to be. It's going to be a lot of sports, but then also there's no way we're not going to divulge into piss and shit talk.
Yeah.
It's just who we are as people.
Jellyfish piss.
Jellyfish. Do jellyfish piss?
No, but that's what we could title that segment.
Do jellyfish piss?
Do jellyfish piss?
And then what is that? Just a random thought that we had that day? All right, I like that. I like that. Oh, I guess the craziest thing about the Rachel Gunn thing, to kind of like close it up, is just whatever. She got a 0 at the Olympics. She wasn't meant to be there. It's all the stuff leading up to it. The fact that they don't have their own version of basically FIFA, to give a wider example, to have qualifiers and choose who advances. So they had to make a team. So the team that was assigned to Australia was like a judging team for ballroom dancing. So they were just like, I don't know, fucking, her name's Ray Gun, dog.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be in the Olympics next year. Get her over there.
Yeah.
And they made a team up, and then the person who was chose to lead the team was her husband. And then they voted her on.
Yeah.
And then her husband was elected the coach of the Australian Olympic dance team. I mean, it's nepotism to the finest.
It's that rich kid thing, right? It's that my dad has the power. He owns the dealership, so I get to choose how much your dad pays for the Honda.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, though, like, dude, why are we going to sit here and listen to a person who wrote a PhD thesis on that's a big word, fuck. Deteriorizing gender in Sydney's breakdancing scene. B-girls experience versus a B-boying experience. The intersection of gender in Sydney's breakdancing culture.
So not only is she a breakdancer, she's a feminist
breakdancer.
Oh, man, she's going to do so well in the States, dude.
Yeah, they're going to...
Dude, she's got to go on tour in Alabama.
How do you think it's going to be the first time a black dude does a front flip in front of her and goes, "Yeah, bitch, how'd that feel?" She called me a bitch. Oh, my God.
Oh, I love it. I just want her to take on, like, Omarion now. Omarion's like 45.
Yeah, they get her and Stomp the Yard. I need Ray Gun and Stomp the Yard 5.
Columbus Short and Megan Good. They could take her. Dude.
How long till she's out leading the marching band at, like, TSU this year?
Oh, dude. It's the things that Ray Gun are going to do in the future is going to piss everyone off. She's going to have commercials. She's going to have licensed apparel. I mean, probably of her doing the step
bunny rock, the
Ruha. Ruha. I mean, I could think of the marketability of it right now. I would rock that hoodie. The Ray Gun hoodie, dude, I would rock that hoodie.
Oh, yeah. If you did like a little fucking like bit 8 animation of her, you know what I mean? Hit the Ray Gun.
Matter of fact, do we need to cut that and just make it?
Yeah, we could. We could buy a house with that shit, dude.
Dude, Ray Gun is a national treasure, and she's not even from here.
No.
But, the thing is like this Olympics, like, now that the Olympics is happening in the midst of, like, I mean, when it comes to the internet, if there's like a ground zero, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's like the pinnacle of hate, it's now.
Now.
Instagram comments. I mean, people just like comment, send hate from Iowa.
Yeah.
You know, and I
Like
love it.
Yeah, they'll be like this button to send hate.
Yeah.
And then they'll have like 12.6 thousand likes. Like,
when they're just
fuck, man.
It's the internet now is probably the worst it's ever been as far as like people just being assholes.
Oh yeah, no,
Now
no one's nice on.
No,
the
gloves
internet.
are off. The time of like early 2000s and to that 2010s where people were still maintaining some form of courtesy and manners on the internet, that's fucking gone.
It's long gone.
It's long gone. So now we'll scroll on Instagram and see 17 different fucking clips of a dude's penis being the reason that he didn't win pole vaulting.
You know, he's getting sponsors from like Blue Chew and like Trojan and different condom.
I would imagine,
companies.
dude, he's got a piece.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I hate to say it, but tell me I'm wrong. Winning gold, having the world think you have a huge cock.
Yeah, I mean,
so much
first
better.
off, the world doesn't think he has a huge cock.
They know.
They know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's documented.
They know. It is dialed in. It is remembered.
Yeah, I saw a guy hit the pole with his whole body and it didn't fall over.
Nope.
He hit it with the head of his cock and it shattered.
Shattered.
Like glass.
Shattered.
It went everywhere.
There were 2 poles that day. Actually, there was 3 poles, okay? There was one he was using to jump, one he was jumping over, and one that he couldn't jump with.
Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah, for someone who handles a pole so much, you'd think he'd be better at it, you know?
Dude, tuck
Tuck
yeah. it, dude. Bikini it, dude. Like, put that bad boy down.
Hit the former Olympian Bruce Jenner up. They know something about tucking. You know?
Yeah, right? There is a subject matter expert
Yes.
that you could have went to named Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah. Oops, sorry I dead named you, Kate.
Yeah, you dead named him.
Oopsies.
See what I did?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
got you.
Solidarity, brother.
I got you, Bob.
We're like Jesse Owen at the Olympics right now.
Hell
That's
yeah,
what we're
man.
doing, dude. Fist raise.
What was the 2 ones? The Carlos and Tommy when they went.
Oh,
like
yeah,
this?
yeah. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're
right,
thinking of the with the gloves.
Yes. Yeah.
Was it the Los Angeles Olympics?
No, wasn't that the one with Hitler?
Was it John Carlos and Tommy David? Was that their names? I'm trying to remember.
The ones who raised the fist? Let me see.
Yeah. I don't want to do them injustice.
The 1968 Olympic Black Power salute, where they have the gloves on, was done in the stadium in Mexico City for the 1968 by 2 African-American athletes, Tommy Smith and John Carlos.
John Carlos and Tommy Smith.
Yep, they each raised a black glove fist during the playing of the U.S. national anthem, and they were both on the podium. That's sick, first and third.
Considered one of the most pinnacle moments in sports history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there not
Especially for
someone
race.
who did something that pissed Hitler off, or am I just
That's Jesse Owens.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah. And Jesse Owens just won the race, right? That's kind of what he was really.
He won everything.
And then Hitler was like, what about my Aryans? And they all lost.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the NFL.
Yeah. Shout out the NFL. Shout out not Hitler. That's what I was going to say at first, but I didn't mean it.
So you know that they removed breakdancing from 2028. It won't be in 2028.
Yeah, because it's like each country gets to pick 2 sports to add every Olympic, the host city. And who was the host? France chose breakdancing.
Breakdancing, yeah. Which is so French.
Yeah, but like
I want to see you dance.
Okay, yeah. We say it like that. Yeah, you're right. That is super fucking France.
Yeah.
I just don't like. Do they have like hip hop over there? I just picture everything is played with.
They
an
have French
accordion.
hip hop for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They have French hop. I don't know that it's good. I know like drill rap is big in Europe. Period.
Yeah, drill rap's kind of sick though.
Yeah, British drill rap like it's big. And I don't know if like French
House
has their
music
version of that.
too.
Yeah,
Just
house
like,
music.
It's house music.
Yeah. Let me smoke a cigarette.
You can smoke cigarettes in all the bars. That's why we beat them. You guys are all chain smoking cigarettes. We can only do that in like one state here.
You know who was smoking cigarettes? That guy's cock.
Yeah. Yeah, his cock it was so big it does smoke a cigarette post-coitus.
Straight up, dude.
Yeah, it calls the Uber for you.
Yeah, they like 2.
Yeah, he sits there, arms behind his head, and she's like, I called you an Uber. And she's like, how? And he's like, and the dick slides his iPhone 15 back up. It looks tiny. It looks like an iPhone 4 in his dick's hand. It's just so big.
He's French, but his dick's Southern.
Yeah. It's polite as fuck. Just,
hey, ma'am, we got you an Uber.
Don't you worry. We called you one. Come here. Let me give you a little kiss before you leave. Little forehead kiss. Yeah, that's good for him. Because, yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. They say they go to the Olympics and everyone fucks there. They're like hot, pent-up, testosterone, estrogen-filled people.
They got to fuck on cardboard beds, though, so is that fun?
No, that's not fun at all. You're getting paper cuts in your coochie. You don't want that shit. You don't want that at all. But then now, yeah, like, that's awesome. He would have gotten far less traction if he just won gold.
Yeah. Nobody would have cared.
No one cared. Dude, think about all the other people that won gold that we're not even giving a fuck about.
No.
Because they didn't have a giant hog that ruined their chances.
The only things that we care about from the Olympics because of internet culture is ray gun, the dude's huge cock. I think that's pretty much it. And Team USA winning gold. You know what I mean? The basketball team.
There's a Simone Biles meme that's been really big. She's like in like a splits, and then like she's like looking this way, and you're the camera, and she just goes, and like, oh, that didn't mean to fly my headphones off, but she like perfect. Looks to the camera, and that's like a meme. And now it's like, they'll post like, me when I smell the za, me when the burgers hit the grill, me as soon as my girl says you free right now. Like, it's just a meme. So that's the only. Well, I don't know if you're aware of this. The Olympics has the most strict social media policy of posting. So they have a dedicated team to striking down anything Olympic posted unless it's by the official NBC Olympics account. So
I saw that.
So like, dude, just get with the fucking times. Like, I get all my news from social media. Twitter, I follow a bunch of sports pages, sports writers. No one's. I don't know what fucking channel NBC is.
Yeah.
Like, no one's watching that shit. Let me fucking watch it on TikTok. But it all gets strike down immediately. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, there's the one girl that blew up from the rugby team, Leona.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Like, she's cool as shit.
Yeah, thick as fuck.
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolute unit.
Absolutely gorgeous. And like a beast. Which I think as I'm getting older, I'm more attracted to than I was, because like it's getting harder for me to move a couch.
Yeah, you've been a single father for a long time, and there's been so many times you're like, God damn, I could use a big bitch to help me move a couch.
Dude, not even that. Costco.
Yeah.
I just want a big chick, like a big Russian, but just Bavarian, log splitting, dick pulling, just hardcore. I want that.
Yeah, but that is like owning a dragon. You gotta have like the locals bring in sheep to feed her. She's gonna eat a lot, This is going to be expensive. You thought the Costco run was big before. Wait till Helga needs to eat.
She's just laying in the bed eating mutton chops.
Yeah. She only eats things that are comically bigger than her. Like, she only eats food that tips the bed to her side when you serve it to her.
John, I need gravy. Now.
It's just your bathtub filled with gravy.
I go and get the chalice.
Yeah, you're just scooping it out. It's just it's a wheelbarrow. It's not a chalice. It's a wheelbarrow you've shaped to have a little spit coming out of it. She's just dumping wheelbarrows of gravy on your beautiful Bavarian wife. She
can punch me with her titties. Like, she can make her pecs jump so hard. She can, like, right cross me.
Yeah, she puts you in check with her titties.
Yeah.
Like you start fucking around, you go for the butt, and you get your head smacked by a titty, and she goes, "No, John."
Yeah, she would have to be like bigger than me, right? She's got to be like Ivan Drago size.
Yeah, I'm picturing like when you get really tuckered out at the end of the day, she puts you in like a baby Bjorn.
And holds me.
Yeah, and she just goes, "Come here," and she pets the top of your head. It feels nice. Like, she likes that your head's shaved. She can rest her chin.
My little babushka.
Mm-hmm. And you fit like right in between her big giant knockers, so they work like noise canceling headphones.
Dude, Bose needs to get on this, dude.
You hear her stomach moving. It sounds like a white noise machine. You're just like, and you're just asleep, dude. Everyone loves you. Oh, can I tell your little boy's so cute?
I can't wait for Apple to come out with the iTits.
The iTits? Yeah.
Designed after my fake Bavarian wife.
They got Bluetooth too, dude.
Her massive jugs right there.
You can fill them with liquid like the sports helmets. You have a beer in each titty, just staying hydrated during the game.
That's how our kid's going to breastfeed.
Yeah.
You use her titties as a beer helmet?
Fuck,
oh, man. That's so funny.
We gotta find you this lady, your beautiful Bavarian.
Dude, I mean, I want 6'6" and could whoop my ass at the drop of a hat. I want like Anna Thorsdottir from like the CrossFit Games, but bigger.
Dude, did you see someone died at the Texas what the fuck was the word you just said? I forgot.
CrossFit Games?
CrossFit Games. Someone died in Texas like 3 days ago.
Don't tease me, Brandon.
I'm serious.
For real?
Yes, they drowned. Lifeguards just watched this fool drown during the swimming part. This really, I know you think I'm lying right now because I'm laughing, but he really died. Texas man dies at CrossFit. I watched.
Let me just explain. Googling Texas man and Googling Florida man are two different things.
Very true. Athlete Laser Dukic. Dude, what's up with all these cool name people?
His name was Laser?
Lazar.
Lazar.
Lazar. No, Laser in my mind.
It's Lazar.
It's Lazar Dukic.
Put some respect on that dead CrossFitter's name.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah, he dies competing in Texas CrossFit swim. He was 28. Oh, he's from Serbia. If we're feeling patriotic, I guess we don't really care.
You know who you can blame for this? Croatia. Because they took the entire coastline.
Oh, yeah, so he would have known how to swim better if they didn't do that.
If it wasn't for the Croatians, this CrossFitter in Texas would not have died. So fuck you, Croatia.
I'm blaming Nikolai Jokic because he made people and all Serbians think they could do whatever they want, and they can't. They can't.
Dude, he's 7'2" and races horses.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not him. You're not him, Luca. Or, no, wait, Lazar.
Lazar.
Yeah. He died
Nephew Lazar.
Thursday morning. Bob Lazar Dukic died. He saw a UFO and drowned in the fucking Texas CrossFit Games. That sucks. From Serbia, competing, dies in Fort Worth. Not where I want to go out of all places.
You know what? If he had had a huge cock, it would have floated up and saved his life.
You're right. It would have acted as a buoyant device.
Yep.
I think they would have DQ'd him.
He probably would have lost.
Yeah, you'd be like, you can't have this cock and swim.
You got a life cock?
Don't you think it might slow him down, too? It's because of a lot of drag. It's like having an anchor tied to your waist at all times.
Maybe it starts rotating like a little propeller.
Oh, it speeds him up like David Hasselhoff in SpongeBob where he's just zooming through the water. I like that.
They showed David Hasselhoff's cock in SpongeBob?
No, they show his chest, but that's like showing his cock when you're a kid. You know what I mean? I was like, ew, dad nipples. Stop it. Nasty. Nasty dad nipples.
Nay watch.
Yeah, and I was like 8, so I was just like, I remember being like, telling him, I'm like, David Hasselhoff's awesome. She's like, do you know who that is? And I was like, he's in the SpongeBob movie. She's like, he's in Baywatch. I was like, I don't know what that shit is.
Buddy, he's in Germany.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't.
Hasselhoff is such a huge celebrity in Germany that I think they actually have a day.
Really?
Yeah.
David, what day do you think it is?
I don't know, but I hope it's 9/11.
I swear I have to have 9/11 as my only day.
Or December 7th, the day of Pearl Harbor.
As the Hoff, he turned his nickname the Hoff. Here's a look back. Is he a singer?
Yeah, he sings.
What?
He's went like platinum in Germany. Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just an actor.
No, Hasselhoff was like huge in Germany. Like it's an ongoing joke. People have known this for like years and years, but Hasselhoff is like a mega celebrity in Germany.
Yeah, he wrote the song that was played for the freedom of the falling of the Berlin Wall. What the fuck? And he's nicknamed the Hoff? That's so cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's like the coolest man. People like idolize him. Like they want to be like they wear the leather jackets and do their hair and like they want to be David Hasselhoff.
What a life, dude. In the 80s he was releasing albums, and then in the 90s he was a fucking TV star. That's his debut album Night Rocker, released in 1984 and had middling sales in the US. However, the record had topped the charts in Austria, similar popularity in Germany, the Hoff as he's affectionately dubbed in Germany. He began touring regularly in German-speaking regions, so he started singing in German too.
Yep.
Wow, what a guy.
Yep.
All right, even more of a fan. Yeah, so in the SpongeBob movie, they like are not going to make it back to Bikini Bottom in time, and they're like, what are we going to do? And then out of nowhere, David Hasselhoff appears and he goes, here, hop on. And then they like are like super impressed by his body, and then they hop on his back and he swims through the water like head above, like and he's like hauling ass like a speedboat. And then they get to Bikini Bottom and they're still on top, and they go, Dave, we're never going to make it. And he goes, don't worry. And then his pecs expand out and he puts SpongeBob and Patrick to, and he goes 5, 4, 3, and they close and flex, and then they shoot SpongeBob and Patrick at light speed into the Krusty Krab. They block the killing shot that was going to be used on Mr. Krab and save the day, all because of David. David was a hero in my life. This is really the 100% the plot of SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Buddy, I know.
Okay.
I know, and I knew it because I've got 3 children.
Yeah, we just have that age gap where I'm like, your kids weren't out for that, and then you were too old to be probably watching the movie like I was.
Oh, buddy, I've seen it, but there's no way in a million years I would have interrupted you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was passionate about it, huh?
Dude, you needed to get that out. Okay?
I did.
That was a dissertation. that was a thesis to somebody that does not need to see the body of work. But you did it.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry.
If you want to know what this podcast is going to be, it's going to be Brandon giving us the full synopsis of SpongeBob SquarePants movies as it relates to David Hasselhoff in German culture.
And now I let you do your thing. Now it's my turn to shit on you. Synopsis. Synopsis is not a word. It's synopsis.
Whatever.
Oh, it's only funny when I don't know words.
Yeah.
But it's not fun when you do.
You went to Murray State, a Division I college.
You just said it wasn't shit, all right? And our education was nothing, dude. It was nothing.
I went to Olympic Community College.
That's cool.
With the post 9/11 GI Bill. Thank you, Uncle Sam.
Shout out Uncle Easy Samus.
But yeah, the Olympics. There's one other person I want to talk about just because I think she's the coolest person on the planet. Katie Ledecky, dude.
Oh, yeah. Katie's the man.
Dude, she's so fucking cool. Like, if there's one athlete that I kind of want to meet, it's her.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, first off, her greatness is, undisputed. Like, what she's done in the 1500, she holds, the top 24 world records.
Well, when she wins, they can't even show the other people in the screen because she's so fast.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, she might be the best person I've ever seen at a sport.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever dominated a sport like that, because if you think of the big three, it's like whoever the most dominating year, like if you're like Peyton Manning touchdown year. I mean, there was also some dominating wide receiver and running back performances that
Steph
helped
Curry's
with that.
threes.
It's also it's how often is it an individual sport?
Yeah.
I know she won some relays, but all her solo ones, the 50s, the 100s, 200s,
She's winning
she
by
dominates.
such a large margin.
Yeah.
That it's kind of like playing your older brother, in Madden.
Yeah.
You're going to lose by 47 points.
You stand no chance.
But you're going to play anyway because this is what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, and how quickly does she lose this skill? Is next Olympics, is she this good again?
She's been dominant for a long time.
Right? Yeah, this is her third Olympics, I think.
So I'd have to think it's the last.
Yeah, because 4 Olympics means 16 years. I'm actually, she probably goes to. Remember Michael won all those ones in the first Olympics. Really that one, the Olympics.
Was it Athens?
Let me look up Michael Phelps, because whichever the one where it's before the bong stuff, right? Because he has the superstar year, the bong photos come out, and then the next Olympics he still dominates, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he won the 8 gold medals year is what we're talking about, right? That was 2008 Beijing Games.
Okay.
And he then at the 2010 Summer Olympics or 2012 in London, he won 4, and then in 2016 he won 5. Okay, so did he compete in 2020? He did 4 Olympics. He's also only 39. That's crazy. I don't know why I think he's 60 in a rocking chair, just chilling, doing nothing.
Now he lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. I've seen him at Starbucks a few times.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy.
Whoa, he has 2 sick ass nicknames.
What?
Michael Phelps nicknames: the Baltimore Bullet and the Flying Fish. Those are fucking dope nicknames.
Great nicknames, dude.
Dope nicknames.
Especially in a 1920s voice. Like the flying fish is coming around the corner.
And the flying fish, he's flying fast. He's moving up. He's taking the left side. He's gone farther down. He's now moved into first. He's pushed the Chinese man back. He is taking the gold. And we win. America, USA, USA. That's sick. I will say, Baltimore Bullet, not a great name these days. There's a lot of Baltimore Bullets.
There's a lot of Baltimore Bullets that have done a lot more damage than Michael Phelps.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, they have a lot more bodies than medals.
Shout out to Maryland.
Yeah, shout out Maryland. Yeah, it's like the Washington Bullets. They had to change the name.
I know, which is such a good name.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good name. So many bullets have flown in Washington.
You wanted to talk about, you said, the closing and opening ceremonies, too, of the Olympics. We could wrap up Olympic talk with this.
Yeah, there's one more thing I want to do before we get to that.
Yes.
And that's the sports that they're adding for 2028.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're adding flag football.
And you know who it's led by? Motherfucking Jalen Hurts.
Buddy, Tyreek Hill is going to have 47 touchdowns.
Yeah.
113 receptions for 9,000 yards. It is going to be insane. watching a fucking accountant from Lithuania try to guard the fastest man in the NFL.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I am more excited for flag football in the 2020 Olympics than I am the football season this year. Just because this is the one sport.
Mm-hmm.
This is our thing.
Yeah. It's, dude, you're telling me a Polish crossing guard trying to read an Andy Reid offense?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they just ran a sextuple reverse on us.
Yeah.
And Tyreek Hill did a backflip over my defender for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and be sent to a labor camp because I lost to fucking Tyreek Hill and Cole Kmet fucking around on me. Why is Cole Kmet even on this team? They just wanted us to show us how much better. They sent tight ends to whoop our ass.
Dude, the thing is we could just use NCAA athletes.
Yeah.
And smoke anybody in the world.
Dude, you could take the San Antonio Brahmas and send them out to the next Olympics, and we'd fucking dog walk
Everybody in the world
at
flag football.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't wait.
Only Canada has a chance, and half of their best they have to, in the Canadian League, they have to have a rule where you can only have 20 Americans on their team because the teams were just filling up with too many Americans. Yeah, that's fucking right. We're better.
Yeah.
We're the best.
We're better.
Yeah, I can't wait. If they don't, this needs to be, what was it, the 04? What was the redemption team? Was that 96?
Hold on.
Because it was Jordan.
The dream team was 92.
96 we fucked up, right?
Yeah, the redeemed team,
Was
I think,
02.
was 2000.
Yeah, that would make sense. Let me pull it up. I forget that I'm also the Googler on this. Redeemed team 08. We lost in 04.
Okay, yeah, we lost in 04.
Redeemed. Because I think 04 is finally like 96. We had the dream team 96, 2000. And then we're like, dude, fucking send the San Antonio Brahmas. And we lost.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay.
Yeah, let's send the big boys.
Because I think that was the whole thing, was that the 2004 team didn't have our best athletes.
Yeah.
Like, guys sat out because they were like, I had a long season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is like, the collection of athletes that you have for the NBA team is kind of what I expect for the football team, for the flag football team.
Yeah.
But I just worry about the NFL and all the contracts and like how many guys can actually do it based on their contracts. Because I mean, like Patrick Mahomes can't play basketball. You know, like there's certain athletes that can't. Like I think Myles Garrett in his new contract, he can't play basketball.
Yeah.
So like there's certain things that will they even be allowed to compete as NFL athletes is the question.
It's probably gonna have to be like they sign something that like null and voids if you get injured in the Olympics, or the Olympics are gonna have to get like crazy health insurance or something.
Or we use retirees, which I don't hate the idea of. Because
Yeah.
I have a good feeling that Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola could put up 500 yards on a flag football game right now.
Oh yeah. Good luck covering Darren Sproles out of the backfield.
Absolutely. A
Well, Doug Flutie hits
43-year-old
him with a little
Darren
pass
Sproles.
over the top. That'd be
Absolutely.
great. I guess he's Canadian, but
Yeah.
is he Canadian or just play in Canada?
He went to Boston College.
Okay, so he's American. We sent him away, exile. Did the old Muhammad Ali, came back.
Then he
champ.
came back and we sent him to Buffalo. We really love that guy.
yeah. We let him in San Diego.
Yeah.
You got to let him in sunny San Diego. He got to kick a fucking drop kick extra point.
That was pretty cool. We did give him some cool moments.
Yeah. Yeah, for being such a little guy. He was the Make-A-Wish guy. I did pull up the team. I was wrong. The team was stacked in 04. It's Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, Dwayne Wade, Carlos Boozer, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Emeka Okafor, Sean Marion, Amari Stoudemire, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom, and Richard Jefferson.
I'm going to tell you this. That is a lot of great players,
Mm-hmm.
but that is not a great team. That is a lot of players that are me-first players.
Well, I think the biggest thing to look at in this is, you know who you don't see on this? Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
And they just won 2 in 02 and 03 and 04, right?
Yeah.
So, like, they were just chilling. I think that was the big thing, is next year, head coach was Larry Brown, Greg Popovich, Roy Williams, and Olivia Purnell. They lost. Who did we lose to that year?
Of course. Roy Williams was a coach on the staff, and we lost. UNC's got to carry that black mark.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. So the U.S., they lost a friendly game to Italy. They almost lost in the group stage to Lithuania. And then they lost its opening game by 19 points to Puerto Rico. Wow. That's bad. Yeah, you can't be losing. Yeah, because we finished with bronze. We beat Lithuania.
Dude, to lose to an island nation at basketball is it's probably the most embarrassing thing.
Yeah, it was our third the team's third and biggest Olympic loss.
It's a lot of me first players. AI, Carmelo. It's a lot of like. I think that's one of the things that made this team this year so good is because you had a lot of me first players that just forgot about that.
Who do you think led the team in points? If you had to guess,
Melo.
Nope.
Really? AI.
13.8. Rebounds per game. The old captain won it. Duncan. I mean, obviously averaged 9. Assists per game. Marbury. Steals. Wade. Blocks. Duncan. Field goal percentage, our best player was Boozer. Shot 62%, but I'm sure he didn't take a shot more than fucking 10 feet from the basket.
And he's a horrible person.
Yo, I know this is a sideways jump. Have you seen – I don't watch the WNBA, but Angela Reese.
Yeah.
You know.
Angel Reese.
Someone made an 8-minute low-light compilation of her bricking layups. Is all of WNBA play that bad, or is she just that bad? I'm not trying to be a hater. Like I don't give a fuck about the sport, but that's objectively bad. And if either they're giving her a huge pass for some reason, or they all play like that, which is crazy. But also, I mean, that makes sense. Why? Like I got the notification. It was like the Olympic team is tied at half. Tune in. The U.S. women's team goes for gold at half as it's 26-26. And I was like, this could be a 52-51 game.
Well, you got to think about it. I look at it this way: if a player goes 9 for 15, for 4 straight games, okay. That's 16 misses.
Okay.
If you put all those together in a reel, it's gonna look like shit.
Yeah, but some of those are they're missing backboards on layups.
I just give the benefit of the doubt to editing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I think that. I just don't want to shit on the WNBA.
I don't either. That's why I know it sounds like I am, and I keep going. I'm not. I'm not trying to shit. I guess I'm asking more of a question.
I just think the only reason I don't, and the main reason I stay against it, is because it's just so popular to do so because of how much popularity it has.
Yeah.
And I think that like it takes away from what they actually do. And I'll be honest, I'm one of the people that I don't necessarily believe in female leagues. You know, I think that there should be female divisions within male leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that under the same umbrella, they would have better health care, more prosperity. You know, they would get paid more. You know, all those things would happen if it was under, the men's stuff. But that's also sexist to say. So it's a problem that doesn't really have an answer because female sports are never going to achieve unfortunately, female sports are never going to achieve the popularity that male sports have in the NBA. Male sports have in the U.S., sorry. Because the NBA is the perfect example for that. Because if you watch John Morant jump from the third hash mark on the free throw line and over a dude that's 7'2" tall, you're not going to want to see somebody miss 16 layups in a game.
It's hard.
After you've seen that.
Yeah.
And it's not that what they're doing is poor. It's not that WNBA is a poor league or bad. It's that the NBA is that good.
Yeah.
And we just kind of showed you during the Olympics how good the NBA is. When Steph Curry can trail a game like that, and Steph Curry can put them away with 12 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like that's how good the NBA is.
Yeah, because it is. I looked up a great insult stat. So Angel Reese is shooting 40% on the season, 40.2% from field goal. There was only 6 players in the NBA the entire last year who had a worse field goal percentage out of the entire NBA.
And she's an all-star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Alec Burks, Scoot Henderson, Kenton George, Spencer Dinwiddie, Royce O'Neal, Tim Hardaway Jr. were the only ones. Jordan Poole had a higher percentage shooting than her.
And that's no disrespect to the WNBA.
It just shows the drasticness of, because I didn't know that. Like, that is crazy that you are I'm on this website where I can sort all the players from worst field goal percentage to best, and there's only 6 worse than her. And like you said, she's an all-star. She was the 7th overall pick in the draft.
Yeah. But also, she is a rookie, and you got to give her that. It's like you got to give some grace to the youth and the fact that she hasn't really had time to develop yet.
Okay. Well, here, level. Let me now. So, because I feel like I have to equal non-haterness. The highest field goal percentage in the NBA last year was 43%.
Okay.
So we're looking at we're looking at a small margin. So you could also then say the argument she's only 3% away from being the best shooter in the NBA.
Yeah.
So all right, yeah, no, so okay, all right, I was being a hater.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Angel. I love you. I like Kelsey Plum. If I had to pick one WNBA girl,
God.
I love Kelsey Plum.
Who doesn't?
I love her.
I know. Her ex-husband might be the dumbest man.
Yeah.
On the face of the planet.
Yeah, Darren Waller's. I mean, he was a literal crackhead.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta be Did you see the music video he put out?
Yeah, where fake Kelsey Plum stabs him in the back halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some
because he cheated.
Shit. Yeah.
Because he cheated.
All-time move. All-time move to cheat on your girl and then make a music video about how she stabbed you in the back.
Yes.
That's cool.
I mean, to spend the money on that.
Yeah.
He produced. They had to hire people.
He wrote it. He got in the booth for that.
Dude, what I don't understand, it just is me as a person. I don't understand a deep commitment of time for an emotional issue like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm just trying to get over it.
Yeah.
I just want to get past it. Let's get through that and then move on. Why we gotta? I would never.
It's immortalized now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a whole generation of people that know Darren Waller is like the weird rapper guy that broke up with Kelsey Plum, and not know that he was like an all-pro tight end for 4 or 5 years.
I mean, was he? He was injured most of those seasons.
Yeah, he had 4 or 5 is actually probably too long. I'm gonna pull up his stats here.
Last year, I think he didn't score a touchdown until week 10.
I don't think he didn't play at all, but he had. Let's see. Okay. If we pull up his career,
his Raiders stats the first year he came out were great, but then after that it was a deep drop off.
Okay, yeah. So 2019 he goes 90 catches, 1,200 yards, 3 tutties. Next year he goes 107 catches, 1,200 yards, 9 tutties, and then next season he only plays 11 games, 55 catches, 600 yards, 2 touchdowns. Next year 9 games, 28 catches, 3 touchdowns. Final year 12 games, 52. I mean, actually, yeah, he was an elite tight end for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then he was above average for 1 and mediocre for the other 4. He played 7 seasons.
I think the real accomplishment there is that he did that with Derek Carr as his quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. A guy who had mascara running the entire game.
Yep.
He was able to still get open enough.
A guy who yells Bible scriptures at fucking refs.
Yeah, I mean, and when
for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Ref.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he definitely looks at the ref and says he goes, God saw. He goes, there was only 2 footsteps in the sand and then 1, but we can see 2 here because you're carrying them. And you're like, okay, all right, that was good. Yeah, he does. Yeah, his pregame speeches have to just suck ass.
Oh, dude.
He's like, I want you guys to remember this. It was in Genesis 3:15. First, you must strike the skin off your cock before you're observed of your sins.
It's just a sermon.
Yeah, and all the black dudes are just like, why'd you pick the one script with cock in it?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do this, man? You're making us uncomfortable.
Dude, who do you think is the best player? Like, if you had to have one player hype you up for a game, who would you pick?
One player to hype me up for the game. I mean, you got to go Ray Lewis.
Yes, I think that's the only answer. Right?
Walking out behind him, him doing that dance. I mean, Brian Dawkins on a cold winter night with the blacked out visor as his breath is smoking out of his helmet would be fucking sick. Fucking just a cold, windy day in Chicago, having Brian Urlacher get you going before a game.
Urlacher's a great one. Yeah, Urlacher's a leader of men.
Dude, or you know what's a good answer? 1970 Mean Joe Green. Because he's saying crazy things.
Yeah.
He's headbutting you.
Yeah.
He might do a bump of fucking dish detergent before he goes out there. That's a different
They were nuts.
time
They were
back
different
then.
breed,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's getting his dick sucked at halftime and shit. That would be dope. That's the guy you want to get pumped up by.
That's a different breed. For me, dude, I'd kind of have to say, as much as I hate the fucking Saints, I mean, dude, I'm a Panthers fan.
Yeah.
I hate the Saints with a passion that consumes my soul.
Yeah.
I hate that entire division. But Drew Brees could fire you the fuck up.
Like
dude.
no one else.
With that Marine Corps shit that he did, the 1, 2, 3, that shit,
Who dat?
That shit was so fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to lean towards Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze is another good one. Who do you think would be the worst to pump you up? Like, out of all the NFL players of all time, who's one of the bottom people you'd want to give you a speech?
Dude, I would say there's the perfect middle for me. Love and hate would be Tebow.
Yeah.
Because Tebow's going to do all of the scripture shit, but also you're going to be ready to go to war because of the scripture shit.
Yeah. I think Andrew Luck would be a bad one.
Yeah,
he's too polite, and
yeah.
he might talk like wartime. Be like,
yeah.
I will admit, some of us will not come back today, but it is about the battle that we trudge on forwards and we trudge backwards. Huzzah, men!
I think it's way weaker than that. He's like, guys, we got to go out there and really get after it and follow the coach's game plan. The coach really knows what he's talking about. Follow the coach. The coach is our leader.
He's a rock. He's like a nerd guy. Yes, he's like. I've actually calculated it. We have a 72% chance of winning this game, guys. If we believe, we can do this. It's our own innate disbelief that will lower us to a 61% chance of winning.
Yeah,
and you're just like, dude, call me the F word or something. Get me pumped up like it's 1965. Stop saying math equations to me.
Here's the thing. I would go to war for Ray Lewis if he sneezed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all it would take.
Yeah.
Achoo, and I'm in, dude.
I would have helped him bury the body.
I helped him bury the body, dude. I would have taken the knife out of saying stab the guy.
Yeah. Don't worry, these are my fingerprints on the
Yeah,
knife.
I would have grabbed the murder weapon.
Worry. Yeah.
I would have came on it.
I would have jerked the murder weapon off. We got my fingerprints everywhere. Spit on it, came on it, put it in my ass.
Absolutely.
They'd have been like, it's him, and I would have already been in the place confessed. I'd have been locked up. How'd you get in the cell and lock the door already? It was me.
I would be Ray Lewis's fall guy in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Carter said it the best. You need a fall guy.
Yeah.
That was in the rookie symposium. That was so famous from that year. It was like, hey, you need a fall guy. And the thing is nobody talked about it. He was fucking right.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, fucking all-time fall guy for old Ray Ray. You think that guy got hooked up, though?
No. Wait, the dude that got stabbed?
Well, I guess he would be.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, I guess, he's dead. So never mind, he's not getting hooked up. My
How
bad.
do you think he got hooked up, dude?
I don't know. Maybe they gave his like family money.
He got hooked up to a heart monitor that went bing.
Maybe Ray Lewis has a nice statue of him, and it's called like the guy Ray Lewis stabbed Carden, and it's like, a little homage. And he pours flowers on daisies, and he goes, "You might be pushing daisies, but I'm still watering them." And he thinks of the guy's face right before the life left it.
Hell yeah!
And then he does the fucking dance in his garden.
Oh, it's so good, dude. The Ray Lewis dance is one of the best things.
Remember, hey, though, they do say that if you wait too long, your heroes will disappoint you. It wasn't a great scene when he was like on his hands and knees, like crying on the logo, praying, Yeah. And everyone was like, "But you murdered a guy."
Yeah. I mean, he's a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
You understand 30% of that speech.
Well, yeah, you understand the motivation when he goes, "If you don't do this, I'll fucking kill you."
Well, no, when he's motivating people and he's saying stuff, you literally only like maybe 10% of that is audible, where you can actually decipher it.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it is like, I go here, is that.
That did kind of get me going right there.
Yeah, right?
I feel, you got the Ray Lewis cadence down, dude.
It's that growl, too. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, it's that man sound. It's just like,
Hey, he's a winner. There's no way Eli Manning is good at a halftime speech. There's no fucking way. I know he's won 2 Super Bowls. It was probably Plexico Burress who gave the halftime speech.
He just shot off the locker room. Pow, pow, pow. Y'all ready?
It's like, dude, just get on the field. We never know where Plexico's going to shoot. It could be literally anywhere, anytime. Fuck.
Plexico's running down the 5. His Glock's on the 10.
Oh, my God. Plexico's falling to the ground. I think he's cramping. He's grabbing his thigh. Oh, my God. No, his gun discharged in his waistband in the third quarter. That'd be so
I love
fun.
that we're making jokes about a receiver that hasn't played in fucking 14 years.
Yeah, but that's just what guys do.
I know. Like that clip I sent you the other day. It's
yeah.
just it's so perfect because it's literally it takes so little to entertain us.
I don't know if I think that's ending, John. I have some bad news. So I'm 27, and when I went camping with my girlfriend for like the proposal and stuff, it's a big family thing, and there's like a younger group that comes. They all just turned 21. They're, a few of them are playing like D2 ball. And so one night we were all like, yeah, you're old enough now. Let's have a beer together. And we're all talking and we're a little drunk. And I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yes. I was like, you guys are like this. And I was like, we just got to name fucking random NFL players, remember. And I just like named like a player from like, I tried to pick something like 2014, like older for them. I was like, remember fucking Chris Johnson, CJ2K? And they were just like, what are you doing? And I was like, come on, like name a random NFL player. And they're like, why?
T.Y. Hilton, Torrey Holt.
Right. Yeah, dude. Fucking Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, Marshall Faulk.
Vince Wilfork.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
There's we could do this for hours, dude. We could do. There's so many, but they were instantly like, why? And I was like, you don't like that? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh, it's dying out. Do you guys not watch like Tavon Austin highlights when you get fucked up?
Dude, we are a dying breed.
Yeah, I don't know.
The true sports fanatics are going out of the, because male, like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Aggressive male culture
is dying. And sports is like closely assimilated.
It's warrior culture is what it is. The sports culture and warrior culture line up so much. That's why NFL athletes are like, well, they get paid more than soldiers and all that shit. And it's like, well, because there's not 2 million people watching soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there was too many people watching live combat, guess who would get paid more? Soldiers.
I do watch a lot of live combat clips, but it's more by accident. I'm watching a lot of people die from drones.
Wargasm's pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't like want to watch it, but my timeline feeds me it and it knows I'll watch it.
What I got addicted to with my timeline was people killing rats with night vision.
What?
Dude, there's this guy, the rodent exterminator or whatever. He takes this like 22 subsonic, like real quiet rifle and sets out like in a barn and just snipes rats.
That's so cool.
It is so cool.
What a life. He just gets paid to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I want to do, John? I want to quit all this. I want to start a pressure washing business. That's what I want to do deep down. That shit's so goddamn satisfying.
It's so satisfying. My son downloaded a game on Xbox that's pressure washing simulator.
Way.
Dude.
That's a game?
At 3
Get
o'clock.
the fuck out of here.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, Bo, I'm zooted on an edible, sitting there with my kids asleep, and I'm still pressure washing. And dude, that dude's patio was so fucking clean.
So that's a game though where I give credit to the dad when he comes. He goes, "Get a fucking job.
Yeah,
you're already doing it. Go make some money.
Just go do the thing."
But what the fuck?
I know.
That'd be so funny. You come back and they're like, "What game are you playing?" He's like, "I'm playing IRS Accountant 2K25."
Yeah.
You're like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, this guy thought he could hide his assets in his fucking wine company, but I caught him."
This guy didn't fill out the DD-217.
This dumb fuck didn't know what a W-2 was. Like, what's wrong? What kind of autism does my kid have right now?
Lunch lady simulator. Yo, I slapped those beans on that kid's plate. He was being such a dick.
Dad, you should have seen it. This one kid, he's so malnourished because I won't feed him because his mom keeps not sending him with money. But we have a rule at our school. You don't come with money, no food.
He's not on the free lunch program. I guess tomorrow when I play, he's going to be a skeleton. Dude, Lunch Lady Simulator would rip so hard.
Yeah. Honestly, like, they need to just make simulators for everything.
Podcast simulator?
Bro, have you seen there's an ad? You know, are you familiar with the Tycoon games?
Yeah.
Like Roller Coaster Tycoon, all those. There's a million of them. Bro, there's a new one on the App Store that I keep getting ads for. It's called Comedy Central Club Tycoon. And you like run a comedy club and are a comedian. And you play a tycoon of it. It's a real fucking game.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Next time I get the ad, I'll send you it.
Please.
It's bizarre. Like, we don't really have anything to. We'll work on like a display thing so I can show you stuff too.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, bro, that's.
I could write an hour off that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I also just like can't wait till there's like some kid, you know, like, wait, he's like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm a comedian. He's like, oh yeah, I remember when I did that on my phone. And you're like, no, like really? And he's like, okay, sure, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go catch Pokemon now.
Yeah. It's fucking bullshit, dude. That would be a fun game. It's like Pokemon Go, but they just give you hints. They're like, all right, find an unemployed person. I bet you they're a comedian. And you just walk around Austin. You see like a guy with a DoorDash bag. You're like, oh shit, there's one. You just move around like, oh shit, there's another one. It'd be pretty easy to find us.
For sure.
There was like 30 of us at a pool party yesterday, and it was funny because we were just like, wow, man, this is crazy. Like, none of us have jobs.
That's the thing you need to know about Austin comedy is it is essentially one perpetual pool party.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I think 1 week I went to 4 different pool parties because none of us have day jobs.
Yeah.
All of us just do comedy for a living.
Yeah.
And
it costs like $8 to live out here.
It nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It costs nothing.
Well, also, that's what I was joking. I looked around the pool. They're like, how do we do it? And I was like, well, I mean, almost all of us are not successful enough that this is our thing. I go, about half of us won a lawsuit. That's where a lot of money comes from.
Disability?
Yep. Lawsuit, disability, veterans check, or just like some vague, I work online job.
You know what the biggest one is?
What?
A girlfriend with a good job.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get on.
Yeah.
I like. It sucks is I do have a day job, but it's producing pods. So immediately everyone's like, "Yeah, you don't have a real job," and I'm like, "No, I swear I do." And they're like, "Yeah, but it's not real." I'm like, I mean, like I have to do work still. It's fun work, but my life literally like I woke up.
There is nothing fun about editing.
It's not. I mean, I'm starting to learn to like it. I do like it. I don't mind it. It's like it's a tedious task, but it's like, you have to do something to make money.
I love that you like it.
Yeah.
You know how much I hate it.
Yeah, so the closing and opening of the ceremonies, it was a cool opening.
The drag opening?
Well,
Did
actually,
you see the French drag opening?
that stuff was weird. The boat shit was cool.
Yeah,
and like
the boat shit was fine. The scene, whatever. But did you see the other one?
Yes, I saw the other stuff. Like the dude's balls were out, right? That wasn't a fake image.
No, that was real
balls,
dude.
Look, mad props to that guy.
Hey, mad props.
There's a picture. If you go on my buddy's Instagrams, if you look at my tag photos, there's a bunch of photos of me and my boys at a pool trip in Laughlin, and everyone posted the photo, and no one realizes that my nuts are out in that photo.
Was you wearing a Speedo?
No, I just did the old Mexican belt buckle, flip my nuts out, and then and like 6 dudes Instagrams who like have adult jobs and careers is my nutsack, and I love that, and they know it.
I love that you love that.
It's so funny. I have a skit on my Instagram where you see my entire naked body except my butthole and balls.
Oh, dude, I just went fully naked on a podcast.
Yeah, we're whores for the algorithm.
2 weeks ago, dude.
Yeah.
I went fully naked in front of 2 very horny gay men.
Yeah.
So
we can't hate on the opening ceremony. We're that guy.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
But also, naked and afraid. If you're ever looking for a new premise, you need to take a very straight man from Alabama, okay, strip them butt naked, and put them in a room of horny gay men.
Still the same name.
It's the same name.
Yeah, same name.
But God, is it more fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, and the only way he can get out is by learning a personable fact about each guy in there.
Absolutely.
So he has to hold eye contact with him and talk to him.
He has to leave purse first. He has to hold out his purse and walk out.
No, we gotta make him do the elephant walk out. That's the only way. Person, hand, elephant walk in the other. Yeah, that's the only way he could get out of there.
Actually, he's got to do the ray gun roo hop. As he leaves, with a nice little ball bounce,
like the South Park episode, where they're hopping on their balls and shit. Yeah, the ceremony was fine. I don't know if anything, and maybe
all my gay friends hated it.
Yeah,
all my gay friends, like I was talking to him on the phone, like my buddy and Dave, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, we're not gay like that."
Yeah,
he was like, "The majority of us are just like normal people.
Mm-hmm.
We just fuck our sex."
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. He goes, dude, I wear khakis to work, and like I have 30 polos in my closet. He goes, I'm not running around with my balls out and a Statue of Liberty crown on my head, body painted, so that people fucking get that I'm gay. He goes, just be gay.
Yeah, it was, and it just felt very like, why is this in here? What's happening? Because whether like this is not like an anti-gay stance. I'm just like, it's the Olympics. What's happening, right? Why is this part of the Olympics opening ceremony?
Why was it better when when straight people were pandering to gay people than it is now, where gay people are like running the show, and it's gotten even too gay for gay people?
Well, yeah, because I think honestly that decision was probably made by like a 43-year-old white woman who's seen 2 cocks in her life, and the last one was her husband's 7 years ago.
Absolutely, and she's a late life lesbian.
Yes,
that's wearing fucking
Pantsuit.
twill for the first time.
What the fuck is twill? I like that word. What is?
No, I'm sorry, tweed.
Tweed. Yeah. Okay. Tweed.
Tweed skirts.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, like a professor.
Absolutely.
For some reason her pantsuit has fucking elbow patches on it.
Yes. She wears wool and she smells like a mammoth.
Fucking just moths wreak havoc on her life.
Oh, dude.
A lady twill is actually, you are right. Twill is also a fabric woven to the surface in diagonal parallel ridges. It's actually, twill could have been the word.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than I give myself credit for sometimes.
Yeah, I'm in a real bad, dark place where I just am convinced every word I say is wrong, and I'm starting to go to say the word right and second guess and then say it wrong.
Yeah.
And then
Me too.
and Erica's just wreaking havoc on me.
I bet, dude.
Every
I bet she's dropping fucking dimes on you every minute, dude.
it sucks. I say
But you do this.
I
this
do.
is a thing that you do.
Yeah, it's bad. I say it's infuriating is the correct word, and I say infuriating. I'm like, that's freaking infuriating. And then she's like, oh, you're infuriated? It's infuriated. And then I'm like, well, now I'm more infuriated, okay? I'm fucking pissed now that I can't say words.
Now I'm infuriated squared.
Yeah, or all the time I'll be like, do you want any of this food? And she'll be like, no, I'll just live bi-curiously through you, to make fun of me for my old fucking snafu where I thought it was not vicuriously through, it was bi-curious because you're like a little gay, a little not. She just wreaks havoc on my life for that one. It fucking sucks.
I
but
love her.
we wanted to wrap on a segment we're going to do on here. We're just going to call it Sports Stories.
Yeah.
Sharing some of our favorite stories throughout all of history. This is one of my favorite ones, and it has a question at the end that I'm curious to hear what you say. Are you familiar with the Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher Doc Ellis?
The LSD game?
So Doc Ellis was a professional baseball player for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and during one of the seasons, 1970, he pitched a complete game no-hitter on acid.
Yeah.
And I read into this story because I have Wikipedia pulled up. I'm not just going to give you guys the fucking Wikipedia synopsis. I read into it. And so he was a starting pitcher. So he's on that whole thing where it's like you pitch on Friday, your next scheduled start is Saturday of next week. 4 days and an off day, 5 to 6 days away. Like,
yeah.
You have a fat break. And it's that thing where, like, even until, like, the day before your start, they're not even going to use you if it goes to the 20th inning. They're going to put in the right fielder.
Yeah.
So, like, he didn't think he was going to pitch, and so he was on an acid bender. And then what happened is he got so high on acid that he thought it was Tuesday, but it was actually Wednesday. So a member of the Pittsburgh Pirates had to, like, go into his hotel room and found him, like, with just, like, a bunch of bitches and acid, and was like, hey, man, we have a game in, like, an hour and a half. You got to get the fuck to the stadium right now. And so he said he got to the stadium. It was just like, fuck it. I just got to get through this game. A little bit like, it doesn't matter, bro. It's baseball. We have 162 games. I'll have like 40 starts this season.
Yeah.
He says that about halfway through the game in the fourth inning, they come up to him. And for those who don't watch baseball, the whole thing is the unwritten rule is you never say you're going to throw a no-hitter.
You never mention it.
No, I'd come in and be like, John, you getting, like, the guy came up to him was like, Doc, you might do the damn thing. And he was like, yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. I'm pitching out there. And he's like, no, like, Doc, like, you might do the whole, no-hitter. And they were like, and then he said at that moment was the first moment that he realized they hadn't just been hitting home runs every play. He said that he was just throwing the ball and they'd be like, that. He'd hear the players would start running off. He'd be like, I guess that's the end of the inning. I guess I got out of the inning. He said he had no recollection if the score was like 20-0 or he was throwing a no-hitter. And he said, in fact, then later in the game, it started to hit harder. And he said that, like, when the catcher would throw him back the ball, it would look like a beach ball coming back to him.
Yeah, like a watermelon.
Yes, like it was so big. And so then that's just so fucking impressive.
You can watch clips because there are small clips from it.
Yeah.
And there's in like 7th, 8th inning, it shows him catching the ball. And it looks like the ball weighs like 20 pounds when he catches it.
He's like flinching,
he's like, you know what I mean? And like, it's like a huge thing, like a huge action of him catching the ball where it would just be like that. He's just like, it's so funny.
John, I would argue that that game might be like top 5 sports moments I could go back to. If I had a time machine to only go back to famous sports moments, it really might be in the top 5.
I think we do this throughout the show. I think that if we had a time machine, what are the top 5 moments in sports that you would want to go back to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I would put that on there.
Okay. Yeah. We'll let's not rush it because it's the end of the pod. Let's come back next episode.
Yeah.
We'll have our top 5 sports moments we'd go back.
I just think we do one an episode.
One an episode? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's my one. Yeah. That'll be our series for the first 10 episodes.
Perfect.
Talk about it. It's a fun episode, dude. It was good.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Welcome to the new pod. If you're still listening, rate, review, and subscribe, please. It helps us, helps grow the numbers. yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I'd give you a day. I don't know when this is coming out, what day. We're gonna figure that all out here, but this should be out soon. Do we have an outro?
Nah, I mean, thank you for watching Technically Foul. And yeah, like, subscribe, do all the things. Follow me on social media at Going to the John, Jon. And Brandon, what's your socials?
At Brandon Legendre _. There'll be a link. You won't know how to spell my last name.